Welcome back, viewers. My name is Christian Obodo. It's been a while, but I am back and better. In this video, we're going to focus on quadratic equation. If this sounds like what you want to learn, don't forget to subscribe and share this video, and also click on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. Quadratic equation. A quadratic equation is an expression of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, in which a, b, and c are numerals, and also the highest power of x is 2. There are different methods we're going to consider. We have the factorization method, the formula method, the completing the square method, and the graphical method. Solved by factorization method, x squared plus 7x plus 10 equals to 0. Now you look for two numbers. When you multiply the two numbers, you get 10, plus the two numbers, you get plus 7. The two numbers are plus 5 and plus 2. So we have x squared plus 5x plus 2x plus 10 equals to 0. Now we're going to separate them into brackets. X squared plus 5x, then plus 2x plus 10 equals to 0. Now what is common there is x. We bring out x. Then we have in bracket x plus 5. Also, in the other bracket, what is common there is 2. We bring out 2. So in the bracket, we have x plus 5 equals to 0. In the two brackets, what you have there must be the same in quadratic equation. So because they are the same, we take 1. So x plus 5, then the second one is x plus 2 equals to 0. Now, x plus 5 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to minus 5. You also solve the other one. X plus 2 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to minus 2. So the two values for x are minus 5 and minus 2. So we can therefore write the solution becomes x equals to minus 5 or minus 2. Another example says x squared plus 7x plus 10 equals to 0. This time we are using formula method. The first one was factorization method. So, and the general form of quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Let's not forget comparing these two. A is equals to 1, and b is equals to 7, and c equals to 10. And our formula is minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That is the general formula. So we are going to slot in the values of a, b, and c. So we have b to be 7, so we have minus 7 plus or minus our square root, 7 square, minus 4 times our a is 1, then c is 10 over 2a. And remember our a is 1, so 2 times 1. This is what we got. So minus 7 plus or minus 49 minus 40, that will give us 9 over 2. Don't forget. So we have minus 7 plus or minus square root of 9 is equals to 3. Then our over 2. Minus 7 plus 3 over 2. Or minus 7 minus 2 over 2. Now minus 7 plus 3 over 2 will give us minus 4 over 2, which is equal to minus 2. Or minus 7 minus 2 over 2. Sorry, yes, there's a mistake here. That should be minus 3. So we have minus 7 minus 3, which will give us minus 10 over 2, which is equals to minus 5. So this next one is completing the square method, the same question. Now in completing the square method, the first thing is to take the plus 10 over to the other side, and that's what you can see. We got minus 10. So then the next thing we need to do is we look for the half of 7, which is the coefficient of x. Then square it and add to both sides. That's what we did. Half of 7 is 7 over 2. So that is what we did. We added the square of it to both sides. Then the next thing we did now, the right hand side, I have to solve the right hand side. That's what I did there. So LCM of 1 and 4 is 4. 1 in 4 will give you 4. 4 times minus 10. We got minus 40. And 4 in 4, 1. 1 times 49, we got 49. So we're going to actually factorize the left-hand side. And the easiest way to do that is I'm going to take 1 of x, then the sign there, I put it in between, then I take 1 of 7 over 2, I square both. So that is the easiest way to factorize the left-hand side. So equals to our 9 over 4 that we got. So x plus 7 over 2 all square equals to 9 over 4. We are solving for x, so we have to square both sides. And we did the cancellation. X plus 7 over 2 equals to plus or minus 3 over 2. Don't forget your plus or minus since the root is gone. So x equals to minus 7 over 2 plus or minus 3 over 2. So x is equals to minus 7 over 2 plus 3 over 2, or minus 7 over 2 minus 3 over 2. And when we did that, our answer is minus 4 over 2, which is equals to minus 2. Or the second one will give us minus 10 over 2, which is equals to minus 5. You can see using the three methods, we got the same answer, minus 2 or minus 5. The next example, a question can come this way. Find the quadratic equation whose roots are minus 2 or minus 5. We want to use it to check the question we just solved now. So you simply write x equals to minus 2 or x equals to minus 5. And when minus 2 cross over to the other side, becomes positive, or minus 5 also cross to the other side, becomes positive. So we're going to multiply the two brackets by expansion. So let's see whether we're going to get the same quadratic equation. So we did expansion there. We use the first bracket to multiply the second bracket. So you can see x times x, that gives us x squared, plus x times 5, that will give us 5x. Then 2 times x, 2x, plus 2 times 5, 10, equals to 0. 5x plus 2x, they are similar, so we collected like terms. So our answer is x squared plus 7x plus 10 equals to 0. So you can see we got the same quadratic equation. So the next example says 6x squared minus 7x plus 2 equals to 0 by factorization method. That is the method we're going to use to solve this. And if you can see, the coefficient of x squared here is 6, more than unity. So the first thing is to multiply 6 by the constant, and we have a new equation now. 6x squared minus 7x plus 12 equals to 0. So we did the same thing. You look for two numbers. When you multiply the two numbers, you get plus 12. And when you add the two numbers, you get minus 7. And that is how we got minus 4 and minus 3. So we slot them in now. You can see the new solution. So we have 6x squared minus 4x minus 3x plus 2. Then we put our bracket. So what is common here is 2x. Bring it out. 2x is 6x squared. That will give us 3x minus 2x in 4x. That will give us 2. Then what is also common here is 1. So we have 3x minus times plus. That will give us minus equals to 0. So remember I told you what you have in the bracket must be the same. So we take 1. So 3x minus 2. Then the second one is 2x minus 1 equals to 0. And we solve them separately. 3x minus 2 equals to 0. 3x equals to 2. To divide both sides by 3. So we have x is equals to 2 over 3. So we did the same thing to the other one. 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So 2x equals to 1. So we divided both sides by 2. And our x equals to 1 over 2. We're going to try another method. Remember, the one we did is factorization method. The solution, therefore, is x equals to 2 over 3 or 1 over 2. The formula method. The same way we did in the other question. So, remember, the general form of quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. We're going to compare them. And when we did that, a is equals to 6, b equals to minus 7, and c equals to 2. So the formula again remains minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That is the general formula. So let's put in our values. Remember, b is minus 7. The sign is very, very important. So when we did that, that's what you can see on the board there. So 2 times our a, which is 6. So minus times minus, that will give us plus 7. So then plus or minus, then square root of 49, then minus 4 times 6 times 2, that will give us 48, then over 12. And when we did that, 49 minus 48, that will give us 1. And as you know, square root of 1 is equals to 1. So we have 7 plus or minus 1 over 12. So we're going to split them now. 7 plus 1 over 12, or 7 minus 1 over 12. Let's solve them separately. So we got 8 over 12, which is equals to 2 over 3. And we use 4 to divide. 7 minus 1 will give us 6 over 12. And when we did that, 1 over 2. You see, we got the same answer. The next method is completing the square method. The same question. So we are expected to get the same answer here. So the next step is to take plus 2 over to the other side. And we need to make x squared unity by dividing all through by 6. That is what you can see me doing there. So we have now x squared minus 7 over 6x equals to minus 1 over 3, because 2 can actually go in 6. So we now look for half of 7 over 6. Square it and add it to both sides. Half of 7 over 6 will give us 7 over 12. That's what you can see me writing on the board there. So we have now x squared minus 7 over 6x plus 7 over 12 square equals to minus 1 over 3 plus 49 over 144. After solving it, we got minus 48 plus 49. And that will give us 1 over 144. So we now have to factorize the left-hand side. Do the same thing like I told you earlier on. Just take 1 of x. Put the sign you have there, minus. Then take 1 of 7 over 12. Square it and equals to 1 over 144. So we are solving for x. So the first thing, we square both sides. We square both sides. And when we did that, the square we cancel the square root. Then we have x minus 7 over 12 equals to plus or minus 1 over 12. Because square root of 1 is 1 and square root of 144 is 12. So we have x equals to 7 over 12 plus or minus 1 over 12. So you can see you now have to separate it. 7 over 12 plus 1 over 12 or 7 over 12 minus 1 over 12. So when we solve that, we got 2 over 3. The same thing applicable here. We got 6 over 12, which is equals to 1 over 2. Thank you for watching.